How do you actually die from dementia? Any disease that is underneath the umbrella of dementia is actually a progressive disease. Unlike some diseases that are a steep slope, dementia is more like a staircase. Something might happen like a fall or an infection, and you see them go slightly downhill, and then they might plateau, and then they might start feeling better again. And it repeats that pattern. This is usually happening for around 10 to 15 years, but over time, because this is a progressive disease, they are getting worse and worse. As they're getting worse, they could start forgetting to do activities each day that are necessary for survival, which leads to some people saying, well, my loved one died from starvation due to dementia. Typically, when we see dementia patients admitted into hospice, this is typically when they are at their lowest point. At this point, they're most likely nonverbal as well. A common thing that people with dementia actually die from is aspiration pneumonia. So sometimes when they eat, it will go down the wrong pipe. This can cause tiny particles of food to go down to the lungs rather than the stomach. They can actually die from this because they are weak in general. So that is one way you can die from dementia. You can also die from the gradual decline of the disease. You might forget how to eat, and therefore it's harder to force your brain to eat. Fortunately, their body might also start to shut down, and their automatic process of death might start to kick in. Dementia is a horrific disease, and it is so hard to not only watch the patient go through that, but also their family, their loved ones, their caregivers. As a caregiver, you really need support and guidance during not only this time, but throughout the entire journey of dementia, which is why services like Hodo Care are so beneficial because they provide care to the caregiver. I would highly recommend checking them out using the link in our bio.